Luana, with this bill, voters would have to request a vote by mail ballot and then be eligible for it based on different circumstances, like you'll be out of the county you live in during voting or you're in jail. Ultimately, it will vastly limit the amount of people who can vote by mail. Currently, people who want to vote by mail in the state of Florida simply register to vote and request a mail-in ballot. However, Senate Bill 1752, filed by State Senator Blaise Ingoglia, would change that system with just one word: eligibility. The bill says a qualified absent voter may vote by mail if, on Election Day and during early in-person voting, the absent voter expects to be absent from the county of their residence, unable to appear personally at the early voting site because of illness or physical disability, is a VA resident or patient, or is absent from his or her legal residence because he or she is confined in jail. It's a move that Ramon Perez, the executive director of the nonprofit organization Digital Democracy Project, believes limits access to voting.
Making that a consistent process, having to justify why you need an absentee ballot, that I think makes it harder for people to vote.
And that's not all. SB 1752 would also change the number of times people must request a mail-in ballot. Today's rules state a request to receive a vote-by-mail ballot covers all elections from the date a request was submitted through the end of the calendar year for the next regularly scheduled general election. This bill would require voters to request a mail-in ballot for each election.
We're now going to make it harder to get an absentee ballot. I think that a lot of voters will not realize that and will end up losing out on their opportunity to vote.
We did reach out to State Senator Ingoglia, but did not hear back. The legislative session begins on Tuesday. Luana?